Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Without the Most High, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. Without the Most High, y'all wouldn't be able to watch them. Scrap, stay woke, close your eyes as a boy, open your eyes as a man, keep your mind on your money, and always keep a swivel head, man. I'm back at your service once again, man. Today, topic is gonna be about P.T.S.D. This is what and mental health. A lot of us, man, all of us, especially in the black community, let's talk about all of us, men and women, right? A lot of us grew up and we normalized trauma. Meaning, for instance, women. A lot of women, they normalize trauma far as getting molested, far as getting sexually turned out. Women normalize these things in the black community, and that's not right. And that's a form of PTSD because it's trauma that you shouldn't go through. Us as black men, or so-called black men, we go through so much PTSD and so much trauma at a young age. Our father's not around. We go through foster care. We get beat. We get jumped. We get into fights. Friends hurt us. Friends is jealous of us. People we think our friends betray us. Our uncles beat on us. Some of us get molested. You understand? By family members. Some of us, we get molested dealing with women that's older than us, who take advantage of us. In a black community, as brothers and sisters, we go through a lot of trauma. And all of us, there's nothing wrong with seeking help. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. Y'all have to seek some type of help, whether it's therapy, whether you talking to somebody older than you who don't know you, where you can get advice from. Y'all gotta fix these issues, because this is why a lot of black families are broken. This is why a lot of men aren't in the households, because a lot of us go through PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. All of us go through it, and I'm not excluded from this. So all of us, we have to, you understand, read the scriptures, seek for help, man. You might have to get professional help. There's nothing wrong with that. And the thing about it, in the black community, we always, getting and needing help is shunned upon. And this is what we go through our whole life, even like in the army. When soldiers are drafted off and they watching people get killed and their bodies amputated and things is just, you understand, in the battlefield, that puts a lot of stress on your brain. And some soldiers even commit suicide due to PTSD. This is why a lot of people committing suicide due to PTSD. So a lot of y'all brothers and sisters, y'all need to seek for help, man. Y'all gotta seek for help, man. There's nothing wrong with needing help. There's nothing wrong with getting professional help. There's nothing wrong with speaking to somebody about your issues to try to make it better, because it's all therapy. I know sometimes you can't talk to people because people's on a different page from you, but do not keep it bottled in. That's the worst thing you want to do as a female, as a man, and especially y'all men. A lot of us was raised by our mothers, where our mothers had the attitude where she tells us, oh, you don't need nobody, and that prideful attitude. You don't need nobody. I don't care. I could do it all by myself. You cannot do it by yourself. Nobody could do it by myself. Me, you, your cut. Nobody could do it by themselves. So always seek out for help, because we all need help. Whether it's an uncle, whether it's an aunt, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a police officer, whether it's a firefighter, whether it's anybody in the world, a doctor, whether it's a maintenance man. We all need help. So speak out and speak up. But a lot of us go through PTSD, man. All of us. You understand? In single parent homes. A lot of us who got beat. You understand? All the discipline we went through young. You understand? We watch our friends get killed. How many of y'all young from the ages maybe since you was little to your teenage years, you watch people pass away, whether it was ones in your family who maybe was drug dealers who got murdered, or maybe family members who went to jail. I know a lot of us, you understand, growing up in a black community, how many of your friends got killed? That you understand, you can't even count on your fingers. You lost count due to your fingers. That's how many people who've passed away and who got murdered. So all these things you go through, watching your friends get murdered, some of your family members going to jail, all that's trauma. And we normalize it. We bottle it up. We hold it in like it's nothing. And it's very, very like breathtaking, man, because it catch up with you later on in life. And this is why a lot of people go through mental breakdown. This is why a lot of people depressed, because of their mental health from when they was young, the trauma that they couldn't get over, or they didn't talk to nobody at the time because they thought seeking professional help was being a coward or being corny. Y'all gotta reach out for help, man. Whoever watching my video, send this to somebody, because there's a lot of us in the black community going through PTSD, man. A lot of us going through a lot of depression. A lot of us going through a lot of mental health. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of women who was molested young and by their mother boyfriends, who was molested by their mothers, by a friend of the family. They was molested by their uncles. They was molested by their cousins. You understand? A lot of women. So there's nothing wrong with going to get help. This is to the females. You have to get help to make things better. And y'all brothers, all the people who y'all saw get killed, get murdered, all the people y'all saw, you know, all the things you've been through in your life, that's not normal, man. We just normalize drama. We normalize murder. We normalize molestation. We normalize being in a foster care system. We normalize being in prison. All them things is trauma. That's why when soldiers go off to war and they shipped off to war, when they come from war, they get out of war, they have therapists, because they know that your brain cannot function due to all the trauma and the drama and the killing and the murders that you see in your mind. Your brain is not made for that. So we go through trauma, fellas. You might have had close aunts to you that passed away. Grandmothers passed away. Your mother passed away. We grew up in the drug epidemic, where your uncle might have been stealing your game. Your uncle stole your TVs. Your uncle stole your sneakers. Your mom might have stole your sneakers. You understand? You had a close aunt that stole things from you due to drugs. Your mother might have left you. Abandonment, all that is trauma. It's not normal. So this is why the black community is in shambles, because we normalize trauma instead of getting help. You have to get help, professional help. This is therapy to me, speaking these videos out, working out. That's how I get through my therapy. This is how I get through the trauma not having parents. This is how I get through the trauma going through the foster care system. Eat right, work out, read the scriptures. Y'all gotta utilize these things that I'm teaching you, man, because a lot of people watching my video, a lot of y'all normalize things that's trauma. You understand? Your family member passing away that you love, that's trauma. And we don't get help for these things. You watch your friends get killed, close friends that got murdered. It's all trauma, so you have to seek out for help. And there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's just that people make it seem like help is bad. Help is good. Professional help, speaking to someone. All these things you have to do so you could be sane. All right, I'm gonna do another video on this, man. You understand? There's nothing wrong with getting help. Seek professional help, women and men and women. I love all you guys, man, and I want everybody to be great, man. You understand? Just thank God above and just continue on showing gratitude and seek professional help, man, because we need it, man. All of us in the black community, we go through trauma our whole life since we little until we grown adults. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. All right? I love you guys, man. Keep being great, man. Scrap, stay woke. A million salutes. I love you guys, man. Remember, seek help, man. That's very, very important to keep. Once you seek help, you keep your families together. You keep your mind together. You keep the relationship with your kids better and together. So that's all it's about. We all have to seek help and get therapy, including myself. I'm no different from you guys, man. You understand? But keep being great, man. A million salutes, man. I love you guys, man. Like the video, share it, and subscribe, man, and make sure y'all send this video out, man, to somebody who you might think who have who's depressed or might have mental issues. All right, we all here to help one another, and especially I'm here to help you, to make you people better, stronger, and smarter and sharper. The world is ran by sharp minds, not strong bodies. A million salutes.